What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Sunday. It means it's time for some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Oh, and I guess before we get started, since we so rudely forgot to last week, to remind us, we better thank these guys right here because they're absolutely awesome. And I'm hoping there are very many of these people coming to Orlando. I'm really getting pumped up about Orlando. It's right around the corner, and I'm super excited to see everybody again. So hopefully a bunch of you guys will show up, as well as these guys right here. Thank you very much for the YouTube members as well. And then we're going to move on to these guys. And with these guys, I got to thank a couple people for off-stream chats. And some of them was because we had the mishap last week, and had it set on to adult rating or something. I don't know how that happened, but you'll get that on them big jobs. Charlie says. And anyway, thank you very much for Kent for the off-stream chat, and someone, which is Eddie Kilo Oscar 4 November Lima for the off-stream chat. And then this week, we've got since the stream, Josh with another big, huge chat, Kilo 4, Lima, India, keeping a commanding lead on that top spot. And then Michael, Kilo Echo 4, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate each and everything you do. And you guys don't know how much you help out, so thank you very much.
Absolutely. What's your frequency and mode, sir?
Oh. You can put a POTA spot here, Stephen. That's fine because you're paying your tax, and that's all good. And you manage to hunt PZN for all weekend long as PZN, and that it was Winterfield Day, and I was busier than normal because I was running Winterfield Day as a club. I was running Winterfield Day as myself, and I was running POTA as myself. So I had 3 logs going, and it got kind of ridiculous at some points, but and I blamed them guys from the other night. That's why I was running Winterfield Day as myself, because they said I couldn't get an award with the part number on it, and that right there is like, ooh, that needs to go to my log quickly. So, but anyway, a good time for sure. So
it was a quiet weekend on the bands. I mean, there wasn't any QRM anywhere. It was nice and peaceful. Everywhere I tuned, it was wide open. Didn't have to worry about somebody trampling over somebody else, and just, idiots getting 0.5 kc away from you and acting like they can't hear you. And yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, I'm sure that was how it went for you, Dan.
Yeah.
It was like here's the thing about the nets, and you're right, it was like the nets. If I ran a net, so if I ran the I'm an adult and I don't have nothing else to do with my life. All my friends that I made the rest of my life hate me because I live in my mom's basement and all I care about is my giant tuner. But if I ran that net anyway, and I knew it was winter or summer field day, I think I would just say, guys, it's a big contest this weekend. We're probably just going to not do the net.
Oh, no. They spread it out. They're like, it's a big contest this weekend. I think we're going to run our net on 4 different frequencies at the same time. It's so ridiculous, man. It was bad on CW. I mean, there was a POTA station on CW that I was working, and then all of a sudden somebody out of the blue just starts calling CQ Winterfield Day. I'm like, the frequency is in use. I mean, there's plenty of room down there. I mean, 500 KC slots. You can find somewhere.
Dude, I had been calling on this one frequency for 25 minutes, making contact after contact after contact. And then somebody threw out their call, and I called them back, and I was like, I called them back, and they didn't answer. And then I heard them say, CQ field day, CQ field day. And they called the same call I just called back. And I just like, oh, nope. And I hit my automatic button. I was like, you're not even taking over my frequency. Get lost with that crap.
Did you hear the guy when you were on 20 meters a day activating POTA as you? So right when you said last call, the guy comes on there, CQ field day, CQ field day. I'm like, he ain't even cleared the frequency yet.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that guy. Yeah. So as soon as I said, all right, I'm QRT, as soon as I got the T out, CQ field day, CQ field days, and I was like, wow, that was cool.
Whatever. Anyway, what's the next big contest coming? I mean, look. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? PP Man is in the chat.
The Vermont QSO party is coming up this weekend. And
Charlie Golf Charlie's in the chat. So we need to settle something here, Dan. We need to, as the king in the hands of the king, we have trouble in our kingdom that we need to take care of.
Uh-oh.
So Whiskey Zero, Charlie Golf Charlie, Mr. Big Bad QRO Bully Man.
That's right.
Has hurt the little PP Man's feelings because he hasn't hunted him in a while. Because he asked me what was wrong with him. And when I went to tell him that he's hunted me every day, his little bitty feelings got really, really hurt. So, as a good king, I think I should say now, Mr. Charlie Golf Charlie, you should probably send him a special Hershey's Kiss in the mail. It don't matter if it melts. He'll eat it anyway, just to make up for it, because you really hurt his feelings.
See, all right, so the way I look at it, PP Man asks me a lot, he'll call me after an activation, like right when he says QRT, my phone's going to ring, guaranteed. Why didn't you hunt me? So I always say, I'm protecting the front end of your radio. Trust me, it's for your good. So, all right. Go the
he did.
Vermont QSO.
I see that he said you're on his S list too.
Yeah, because I didn't hunt him today.
He did mention you in that same conversation. Like, oh, Dan, don't never hunt me no more. I was like, dude, you're right below him. Get on 40 meters. I was on 40 meters today.
Oh, no. Let's see. We got the Vermont QSO party coming up this Saturday, the 10-10 winter contest at single sideband. So you can CQ. Let's see. The Mexico Ready International is this weekend.
Oh.
So
I was scrolling through 10 meters.
Did you find the beacon?
And I found the beacon. And it's plainly it's just recording, because I can't tell you how many people I listen call him.
Yeah.
Including myself. I even tried it and called him. And nothing, just repeatedly over and over and over.
That's how I check 10-meter propagation now. I'll see if I can hear him on different SDRs. I think that's the best thing somebody ever did. It's like an awesome beacon. So.
I was like, man, this is crazy.
How many times did you call, though? That's the question. Because I've heard people on there just call them over and over.
I heard there were several people calling. That's why first I threw out my club call, and I was like, all right, well I'll throw out my call. And I threw out my call and still nothing. So.
That is fabulous. Yeah.
It was funny. But 10 meters was open today.
Yeah. Another big weekend of radio coming up. I imagine a lot of the parks in Vermont will be activated this weekend. So. Being at the Vermont QSO party.
The Vermont
QSO party.
Yeah, well, let's see.
I heard the wolf did not make an appearance.
No, the wolf did not show up at field day, man. It was kind of disappointing.
That is disappointing.
I kind of feel like it was the rain. Wolves don't like water. They get really wet. And
you ever smelled a wet dog?
Yeah,
Imagine what a wet wolf smelled like.
It'd be about like that.
Yeah.
It'd be about like that for sure.
Yeah. That's a smell you can't untaste.
I've got 1 week left. 1 week from today of Poto in West Virginia for a whole month.
Ooh.
So I'm guessing Mr. Roper is going to take over while I'm gone and activate for y'all every day.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can email Mr. Roper direct, his email's on Kuro's Ed under Q08 Golf Quebec.
I thought you were bringing him with you.
Well, I'm your Huckleberry. I told him Mom had a dog bowl at her house and everything, and I don't guess he took the hint. Some of the guys up at the field day this weekend was like, "Where's Terry at?"
Yeah, we're gonna miss him down there. Terry, come. Let me rephrase that. Terry, come to Orlando.
That's another thing that went on with that conversation with me and PP Man. He's claiming that he's not coming to Orlando, and I told him that you guaranteed me he was going to be there.
He told me that he was going to try his best, and I took that as a guarantee. So disappointed.
Why, Dan? All right, now we got another problem in the kingdom.
Yeah,
the hand of the king has lost his mind. Why would you think the best of somebody that's QRP is going to guarantee?
Because he wants to be closer to everybody so we can hear him.
Oh,
I thought it was only logical. You see, so it's just now. I did talk to him today on the phone, and he said that he will see us in Huntsville later on this year. So that's good.
PP Man, do you know how many chances I have between now and then to just totally end my life?
Yeah.
Come on now, man. You're in Florida.
Yeah. He's like 150 miles or so away from me right now.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with that boy.
And then he calls me and wonders why I didn't work him on 17, 15, and 12 meters.
Yeah, he calls me while I'm activating and is wondering why I'm not hunting him too. Instead of just scrolling over to the frequency I'm on and talking to him, for a park to park, he calls me. And then I called him back, or he may have called me back again. I don't even remember. He said, "Why didn't you hunt me? Why didn't you hunt me?" I said, "Because I don't look at the spots, and evidently you don't either, because you called me when I'm activating."
Yeah. If you're going to activate, you need to do it on a frequency that James is normally on, like 7269. That way he'll be guaranteed to hunt you.
That normally gets a hunt. If I turn on my radio and you're setting on my frequency, I go ahead and hunt you. And I hunt you not really to give you the contact. It's just to let you know that I know you were on my frequency. Don't y'all think that I'm being nice and hunting y'all. I'm letting you know, hey, you were on my frequency. Something needs to happen now.
He said he parked you. You must have forgot to log him. That's a good. Hey, he's working on that. From what I heard, he's working on it. PP Man needs to activate CW so he can be heard.
Hey, thank you very much for the super chat, PP Man. If you come to Florida, we'll go out and do a CW activation, and I'll decode for you. All you have to do is send the call signs.
There you go.
I'll decode for you, but you got to actually come to Florida.
We can confuse everybody. Do a 3-op CW activation. Like, how do you say stand by for the second activator?
And yes, PP Man, I got your park to park. It was through a 3 relay system through 6 different states.
I just got a mental picture of Rocky running up and down the stairs in my head when he said that. I'm working CW training real hard.
He does the crunches and comes up and hits the paddle.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. So who in the chat is coming to Orlando? I want to know. I seen Tracy in the chat, and I know she is on the way there because she does this winter snowbird thing like I do,
Yep.
and normally the month of January I'll get her at certain parks, like for a week straight at a park, and then she'll go to another, and then a week straight at a park, and always a pleasure. So I know she'll be there. No, don't use decoders. Okay, here's the thing. Because I got corrected by a CW guru. Don't use decoders for yourself to look at. But if you are a YouTuber, put your decoder on for people who's watching your radio to see.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That was Thomas Witherspoon actually told me that. So
I like that idea.
I guess I need to start getting some views down on my KX3 so people can actually see their, and if it comes through really clear, I wouldn't have to put their call sign in the top. Might save me some editing.
So far, Tracy and David. Who else is coming down to Hamcation?
Hopefully more than that. Listen, I'll know David when I see him because he'll come talking to me and he'll talk like he's a cootie key or something. He'll be like,
"Hello, my name is David Red.
David Red from Galapa."
That would be great.
Speaking of that, there was a guy, and he had he was Spanish and had a really good American speaking, but his accent was really thick during Winterfield Day. And I decided that I was going to work him as Minganese with a Minganese accent. And he would try for like 3 or 4 minutes to understand what I was saying. And then another call would come through and he'd say, "Oh, no, hold on, brother, hold on." And then he'd go to that next call and then he'd try to forget about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'd call it again. With the alien my call.
That is great. You have a 7610 for sale? Huh. You probably get rid of it pretty quick down there in a couple of weeks. For sure.
Hopefully you came to your senses and you're buying the Yaesu.
Let's see. Chris said strong 5'9" will be down there. That's good.
There we go.
Always enjoy being around strong 5'9". David, Golf Alpha Reese Cup, you should come down. You have to take the place since PP's not going to be there. He backed out. Apparently he had some better stuff to do.
Listen, no, David, Golf Alpha Reese Cup should come down there. That way I can make some TikTok videos of him going over to Radiolity and talking to them about G9.
Yes.
That would be some great TikToks, let me tell you.
We should. That would be fun. Tell me why these things, every time I get one on replaced, there's something else wrong with it. Oh, my God.
Don't slap your key in public. Why not? I always do, Brown.
Yeah, man.
That's
right there in the middle of the park. Yeah, what's up with all this beaches on the air stuff?
I don't know, but I can guarantee you I'm playing it here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I done got some plans.
You gonna do another kite?
Chris, you're still on jury duty in February?
Yeah. If it's yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to try to help this man stay in my challenge? It's rough.
They don't play with jury duty around here. If you get called, it's basically a month ordeal, you know.
Well, I can't say nothing on string.
Last time they actually sent me a thing. I said, "Your summons to jury duty." I thought this is gonna be fun. So I walked in the courtroom, And the sheriff's like, "Hey man, what you doing? Hey, how you doing?" Hey, everybody else, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, yeah. So I walk in the clerk of the court's office. She goes, "Hey Dan, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while." Yada yada. I walk in there and hand her my jury summons. She goes, "Oh, why did we even send you this?" I'm like, "No, I figured y'all would have a list of people you do not send jury summons to because I can't serve on a jury anyway, right?" So I went upstairs and talked with the DA, and he goes, "I don't even know why they sent that to you. Go home." All right, yeah, appreciate it.
All right, so Golf Alpha Cup is telling me I better sign up for beaches on the air. Is this some kind of new thing? Is it legit?
I guess so. Boda.
All right. So does anybody in the chat legitimately know anything about it? Because
They've been talking about it in Discord, yeah. Apparently.
If so, we're going to bring somebody on and they're going to tell us about it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been talking about it in Discord. Apparently Joe signed up. Maybe even Toby. And yeah, apparently it's legit. So Hotel Indy 8 Delta told us to sign up, Chris said. Okay. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Terry says, yeah, he's a hunter. I mean, I hope you're not an activator for beaches on the air. Although you do have 2 islands.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do those again this year. Hey, there's Mike. Thank you very much for the super chat, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, Mike?
Appreciate you paying attention to the spots this weekend and getting in the vlog. Still 14 people in the PZN challenge.
Very nice.
Mike is one of them.
That's really good come almost February.
And listen, just so you guys know, everybody should appreciate Mike very much. Because if Mike was to happen to drop out of the PZN challenge, I would not be obligated. Not that I would stop, right, but I would not be obligated to sideband in any way because all other 13 people do hunt me on CW. You know, even though I got a 20-meter one that I still would have to do CW. And that's I told him the same thing. Everybody should appreciate Mike, Charlie Uniform 3 Hotel Yankee, our normal co-host, because he's what obligates me to 20 meters every day.
Yeah.
So
I love it when you get on 20 meters. I see you on 20 meters, and the first thing I do before I click your spot is turn my volume down. You are stupid loud here on 20.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, so 20 meter loud. All right, so your 20 meter is as loud here as my 40 meters is when you're in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, you are. I mean, you're literally like 20 over all the time. It is stupid. I mean, you've seen some of the videos that I take driving around town in the truck with not really good receive antenna of you on 20 meters, and you're blowing my mobile radio out. It's crazy.
Let's look this up. Beaches on the air.
David says there's a lot of DX for beaches on the air. Yeah, I can imagine, you know, there are lots of, you know, England, Spain, France has a lot of beaches. Let's go activate our beaches. Florida, Peru.
That's what That's what I'm looking at. Where's the map? We'll see.
Is it easier to navigate than Soda Site or not? That'll be my do I even want to look at it litmus test.
Log in to use the beach finder. Okay, I got to log in, so I don't have an account. But okay, guys, I will check it out because chances are, you know, some of those might be in my plans anyway.
Yeah, it might be a POTA too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because there's a couple of beaches that I plan on going to that's POTA anyway.
You can do a Paboda activation.
CQ Paboda.
CQ Paboda. That's right.
Yeah, I can do it, and I can do it in Minganese. CQ Padoda.
Who's that dumbass calling potato? CQ potatoes.
Oh, I think I need to start a program just for Mingo County.
Moda. Minganese on the air.
Minganese on the air.
Yeah. Every quarter-mile post on the highway, you can have a different reference number you can activate.
I could do breeding on the air. That way, every activation you'd be inbreeding.
You'd be inbreeding. Yeah. You're 5'9" inbreeding. No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
See, it's funny because Cowboy Vingo, which was where Field Day was, is right outside of breeding. It's actually in Wilsondale, but it's
That's
right
not
outside.
quite inbreeding.
You have to go out, but you have to go through breeding. So at one point or another, you are inbreeding. And Miss Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Victor Delta got her first experience at going through breeding, and she referred to it as a third world country. And she's been in the military, so she's been to third world countries.
Oh, so she was inbreeding.
Yep, she was inbreeding.
I got you.
Yeah, and she got to see her first ever dog eating Chinese food. we won't elaborate on the air about that one.
That's funny. David says right now they have 30,000 beaches in the system. Beach.
All right. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sign up, and I'll do one, and I'll see what the pileups are like. If they're decent, we'll talk. If not,
is it like POTA where if you sign up, you might have stuff already waiting on you? Or do you have to submit a log too, or how does that work? Is it just activator submitted logs, or?
Now Terry's a hunter. Terry, do you have to submit a hunter?
Michigan has beaches because of the Great Lakes. Yeah, that makes sense.
One second, David. David has a very good question here, and I actually happen to have. I happen to have the West Virginia mating call right here. So hold on, let me go over here to where I can highlight his question, so everybody will think of.
I got you. I got you. There you go.
All right.
Wait. There.
Okay, so oh, sorry, I got to laugh about it. So no. Do I know the West Virginia mating call? I absolutely do. Are you ready for it now?
I'm ready.
If I turn my camera off real quick, it means because I'm hiding because people are knocking on the door. Y'all ready?
Right. Yep, we're ready. Oh my God.
The only reason they're not knocking my door down right now is they can tell that is blood pressure medicine and not something good.
Yeah. It doesn't have that Adderall chime to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great. Let's see. They say no, you don't have to put in logs, but the activator gives you a code. You put their code in.
That's
interesting. You have to hear the code and enter the code for confirmation. Okay.
Yeah, Q08 golf, go back. You're 5'9". You bet that about that, Faye. How many times can I make Terry call me on Beaches on the Air?
6 per band. Yeah. All right, so it's a two-way confirmation thing. So that's
two-way confirmation.
It requires effort on both sides to get your credits. So that answers my question that if I sign up, I'm not going to have anything waiting for me.
So wait. It is Beaches on the Air. So that means the you and all of your equipment have to be on the beach, not in the parking lot, but on the beach. This is my question.
Probably. And what does the code consist of? Is it a numeric code or an alphanumeric code, or just thinking to David's point, how hard it would be to copy on CW?
Oh yeah.
If it's like a bunch of random, okay, so it's just 4 digits. Okay, yeah, okay, so yeah, no problem. So like a part number. Okay.
Okay.
Letters and numbers. What? Wait a minute. Wait, is it 4 digits, letters, and numbers? Is it 4 digits, or is it letters and numbers? You can't say 4 digits, letters, and numbers, because now I'm really confused.
The problem would be, I would only get to activate like once a year.
When you're in Florida, yeah.
I mean, because normally that's the only beach I'm going to.
Okay, so it's 4 characters, alphanumeric. So it could be like Juliet, Ford, Golf, Delta. Okay. And I guess that's random for each activation. Like if I go to the same beach at the same time, it's going to be a different confirmation code. I got you.
Well, what if you're doing a 2 activator? Is it the same code?
Oh, I don't know. You would think you'd each get separate codes. Man, man, wow. Annabelle's and David's were different in the same park.
Oh yeah. Hold on, we got 12 operators with 12 different codes. I will listen, Dan. You bring the sand. We're gonna cover them on a Santo. We're making a beach.
Jeez, can you imagine the poor hunter? Can I get the 5th activator's code again? And then everybody else like, did you go 5th? No, I was 4th. Were you 5th? Ah.
So is this an overseas thing that's just coming over here, or how did this become? I mean, I ain't never heard of it.
Beach activation means you cannot have a road between you and the beach. Okay.
Okay, a road, but a parking lot is not a road. What I'm asking is, do you actually have to get out of your vehicle and go out on the beach? Because that makes it more interesting for me.
Yeah. I have to read the rules. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't want something that a white van can pull up in the parking lot.
You can activate from hotels and condos, beach home, vehicles, as long as there's not a road between you and the beach. So say if you're at a beachside restaurant, you could, like a patio of the restaurant, you could activate from there. A parking lot at the beach would be fair game, I assume. Huh.
So this sounds to me like I need to buy one of them stupid little antennas for the KX3 and just drag a counterpoise and just walk down the beach doing CW.
There you go. Yeah.
McDonald's on the beach.
We'll have to try that out because I mean beaches are closer to me than soda summits are.
Hey, I could do a 3-fer. I could do a beach on the air, POTA, lighthouse on the air.
Really? You only need to confirm one contact to activate a beach? Well, that kind of makes sense because it's a 2-way thing, right? So you can't confirm it without a hunter's help.
And David said he heard you had to be on the beach.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna research this and talk more about this.
We might have to find somebody that is the know all be all of beaches on the air and interview them.
Yeah, that's why I asked if it's like an overseas thing and it's just coming here, or if it started here, or what the deal is.
Yeah, you can do a POTA park a beach and a lighthouse
On an island.
on an island.
Which would be an island on the air.
That's right. Have I activated a soda? Yes, I have. I don't seem like the guy who'd be climbing mountains. That is excellent, buddy.
Oh.
Yes, I have. All right. See, the problem with soda here, the closest one. That's funny. The closest one is literally like 3.5, 4 hours away from me. But yes, I have activated soda. I have one activation.
Now, wait. Pat, just so I can say you're very observant, Dan's one soda activation happens to be on Monte Santo.
That's right. It is.
Which is a drive up.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It was a drive up.
So your observation is very good.
I did. I drove up to the lookout, and then I got out of my truck, and then I walked over to the little picnic table there, and I did my activation. So.
No, and he's probably so observant because he's got green writing for his name.
Absolutely.
That means he's a YouTube member.
Absolutely.
People can sponsor your activations. Oh, hold my beer.
Yeah, but you can't sponsor your own activations.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're gonna have to read the rules here. Maybe you mean like spot. I don't know.
No. So basically, what David's telling me is, you guys want me to do beaches on the air, and I'm not allowed to pay for it. So, so the super chat should start coming in now for Florida beaches.
That is funny.
I don't get the sponsor part. You can't sponsor your own activation.
I guess we're just gonna have to dig more into it. It's free, but people can sponsor you. Yeah.
I promise you, it's not free, because gasoline is not free unless you live as close to a beach as I live to Chief Logan. Maybe next winter I'll start snow piles on the air.
There you go. We're getting ready for your beach trip.
And see there, I got my first beach on the air sponsor for a Speedo. Oh, wait a minute. So who can do screen printing of a Speedo with Steven's face right in the front on the crotch?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people here in the chat would learn.
That would be great, and I'll wear those around camp at Dayton this year too. Terry will be all about trying to steal my underwear then. He'll be like, I like them. They got Steven's face on them.
Have you seen my underwear? What do it look like? It has his face on them.
4 beaches within walking distance from where you stay on the coast. And it's a photo park. But see, I can't tell you my plans that I have already for certain beaches, but I got some cool plans coming this year anyway, and it has nothing to do with beaches on the air, but if it's a bonus, why not?
You're out to see it, George. Your version of Chipotle's Taco Bell. Oh my
god. That's great.
Later on tonight, he's going to have a case of the Bang Bangs.
I always wonder why he was called Kilo Charlie 4 Bang Bang.
There you go. That is it.
He gonna start calling me in Park to Park about Kilo Charlie 4 Taco Bell 5-9.
Yeah, I mean, some of the beaches here are also POTAs. Like you can take Jekyll, things like that. You could do a twofer. You could do a Paboda activation.
Yeah, I mean the big thing is I'll do them as a beach on the air, but they're going to be in POTA parks because otherwise it ain't going to be worth my time because there is no beaches near me in West Virginia. And, I'm pretty sure I waste enough gas on parks on the air. Like, could you imagine me doing the Beachview and Sprott Tree?
Your Beachly and Sprott Tree. That's great.
Oh, I got to activate a beach every day.
You got a new park for me in West Virginia the other day.
It's just 6 hours away.
Yeah.
I got like a lot of people new parks the other day, which surprised me.
I can't remember which one it was. Was it Burnsville, maybe?
Yeah, probably. Most people were saying that was a new one to them. But I know I think I got 2 for Larry, and you got a new one, and somebody else told me they got a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that kind of surprises me.
About time to go on another trip to West Virginia and activate the state again, isn't it?
No.
You don't want to go to Lost River?
I do want to go to Lost River this year. I actually want to go to Lost River this year. I have a plan to go to Lost River this year. It's a very specific plan.
That's the truth. After that hurricane, my yard was a beach.
Going to do one park in Florida. Why just one?
Yeah, you got to come on our epic road with us, dude. Saturday.
Well, I'm going to go to the same park that David's doing, and we're going to activate the park. We're going to get in a field and just go opposite ends of the field, and we're going to do QRPCW, and it's going to take me like 4 hours to me knowing who it is and decode his cootie key.
You should activate the same part, but when it comes your turn to do the activation, you should use his key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably, I bet that would mess me all up because where I gotta hear my own CW that I'm sending. Like, no, that ain't right. Or was it?
What's 1877? Is that near? I guess that's near Orlando, right?
Sounds like I've done it before. Let's see what it is.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Highlands Hammock.
I have done it.
Yeah.
At least I think I have. I've either done it or.
Oh, that's way down there.
Or maybe I haven't.
That's way south of Orlando. That's near Sebring.
Well, let's see if I've done it. I know it sounds familiar for some reason. We can see though.
When I say way south, it's probably, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Why are you going that far? Are you going to be in Florida for a while, David?
Oh, he's staying in Sebring.
Okay. For how long?
It says limited on time, but we'll see. There's 41 beaches in Georgia. Sweet.
All right. You said 1877, right?
1877.
Nope, I haven't done it. But that sounds familiar to me. There's got to be a reason why that sounds familiar to me. Maybe at one point somebody wanted me to get it for him. I've done one with the hammock in it, in the name.
Wasn't banana, was it?
No.
Okay. I didn't know there were 41. I mean, I knew there were 41 beaches in Georgia at least, but I didn't know all of them. That many would be on the program. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's it has potential because. All right, I mean, trying to think how I can say this politically correct without offending everybody here. Okay, so if you were a guy who likes to pack a couple of golf balls around in the sandwich bag, but most of the time the sandwich bag you're not allowed to pack. If you wanted to activate at a beach, I guarantee you could probably have your sandwich bag back, and your family would enjoy being at the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. I said that so nicely, didn't I?
David will be Orlando on Friday.
Only on Friday? I'm asking because you definitely got to look us up.
I don't know exactly where the POTA tent's going to be, but you're not going to miss it. Last year, as soon as you walked in the main entrance, it was right there in front of you. I don't know where it's going to be this year.
So, from the main entrance.
Yeah. So
yeah, if you went straight down, okay.
Yeah.
I go in a different way. I know what you're talking about now.
The side parking area.
Yeah. So here's the thing: if you are looking to meet up with me in Orlando at the Hamfest, I'm very busy at the Hamfest, especially Orlando, and I'm everywhere. But about every 30 to 45 minutes, I go by the POTA tent and hang out for a few minutes for people who have been there waiting to meet me or anything like that. So, if you don't want to try to hunt me down, that's a good place to wait because you'll get to talk to a lot of cool POTA people.
Wonder if Foster will be there this year. That way, I already got the heads up. So, I won't be blindsided. But that was so funny last year. David and Annabelle are coming, right?
Hey, last year in Orlando, I actually ran FT8 and enjoyed it.
Again?
Yeah, I ran FT8 in Orlando and enjoyed it. I wasn't in a POTA park. I was at the RV park there in Orlando, and they handed me a coffee and ham radio's antenna and said, "Here, try to smoke this." It's like my beer.
That's right.
I got smoke to come from it.
Yeah, that's where we'll be, David. We hang around the POTA tent. Like you said, we try to circle back around at least every 45 minutes to an hour or so.
Yeah. And there's always people there to talk to that you've hunted and worked in that. People stop by the POTA tent all day long. It's great.
If Bill Brown's there, I know he'll be holding down a chair there for a while. So
yeah, Bill likes to sit in the throne that they made me.
That's right.
He gets a kick out of that. So if you happen to go in Bill and he looks like he's sitting in the most comfortable chair there, you should probably look at Bill and say, "Sir, that chair is for the king." You'll probably get a really smart aleck remark back from him, even. But
where's a good place to stay at Huntsville? Whoops, wrong one.
At Montesano Park.
Montesano, yeah. Or if you're not from Alabama, it's Montesano. If you're from Alabama, it's Monsanto.
Yeah. Now, if you don't want to stay at the park and you just want to stay in a room or something, there's a hotel that's actually connected to the LeBron Center where you can just walk over. You don't even have to go outside. You walk through the little glass thing and connect to it.
Yeah, and what's really cool about that is you get tired of walking around the Hamfest for a while, just go to your room, take a nap, come back. Yeah. I forget the name of it, but look for the hotel that's attached to the Von Buren. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, something like that.
There's a restaurant right down in that same hotel too. That's really good. The burgers out of this world. That's what I remember.
Ooh, you know what I'm excited about, Dan?
Beaches on the air.
Nope.
Golf balls in the sandwich bag.
No, I always have my own sandwich bag.
Okay. You got me.
Stone Fire Pizza.
Oh yes. Hopefully it's close to the Pota tent.
Oh,
'Cause
like it was
last year is
year.
2 steps and you're there.
Oh man, if they could, I'll hope
And I
for.
kept
We
I
need
kept
to.
smelling it. Oh God, I kept smelling, and the barbecue place was right behind the Pota tent too. So the whole damn time I'm just sitting there starving. I could go eat a plate of barbecue, and I still smelled the Stone Fire Pizza, and I'm still starving. It's like y'all need to move this tent. This is ridiculous.
David, to be honest, last year I had only been doing CW for like a month. I mean, I was doing it every day, but I happened to pick up a Bengali while I was there, so I wasn't looking at the keys, so I couldn't tell you if you know there were some keys there or not.
I can't recall seeing any either. I'm sure there was out in the boneyard or thereabouts.
Here's everybody's mission: if you find an 818, let me know immediately.
Matter of fact, have a pole with a revolving red light on top of it, where if you see one out in the boneyard, you can put your mast up and your light will come on. That way he'll know. And every once in a while, he'll just step out and he'll look. Any lights on? Nope. All right, cool.
I'm going to try to hit the boneyard first thing before they even open the gates. But typically, when they open the gates, I'm normally up front filming them opening the gates and watching all of the people pile in. But I don't know. I may just be in the boneyard looking for an 818. Who knows?
You said he sold a 718.
You're short about 100. Oh, funny stuff. All right, so we are approaching the top of the hour.
We are.
But we got some stuff to think about this week, Dan. Some
See
beaches
you,
on
Tracy.
some beaches on the air. Yeah, Tracy, I'm sure I'll catch you at Park to Park tomorrow. But we'll try to learn some on beaches on the air and and getting ready for Orlando, because in 1 week from today, matter of fact, when I'm on this stream right here next week, I will probably be in North Carolina. I'll probably be at a motel in North Carolina. Maybe further. It just depends. Depends on what how it works. But I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be in Mooresville, North Carolina, because I'm probably gonna stop and just do an activation at where am I gonna activate, Dan? Where am I gonna activate? Go ahead and tell me.
Lake Norman.
Lake Norman, North Carolina. My home park away from my home park.
Beautiful park. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Park.
So
except when it's pouring down rain like it did on me. But yeah.
Yeah, if it's pouring down the rain, I'll probably be further, because I'll just activate a park anywhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a beautiful day. I got there early, and then David came and met up with me, and we did an activation. Beautiful weather. And then right when he left, about 20 minutes later, the sky just opened up. So I blame him.
David, it's part of my press pass gets me in early. I could do it in the rain too, and just go further. I just won't kill it. Just stop there and do an activation.
Yeah.
Just because I love that part. A soul searching part. Yeah, I would give it that. It's got a lot of memories for me way before POTA. I lived on Lake Norman for a very long time, so it's always a fun place to me. All right, but yeah, other than that, everybody who sent a super chat tonight, which I think is Steven, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if it'll be for a Speedo with your face on it or going toward an 818, but we'll just play that one by ear.
Both. Yes, lick that like button.
Yeah, lick the like button for sure, and be thinking about things that you would like to see video wise from down there. I ask it every year, because I try not to film the stuff that the cookie cutters do. You get every YouTuber in America is going to be at this show, and they're all going to be filming this, and they're all going to be filming this, and they're all going to, and you don't want to watch the same stuff 42 times. So, if you want to see something special, I always try to put a special spin on things. But this year I am full-time YouTube, so I do have to produce a lot more videos. So I will probably have maybe some cookie cutter stuff in there. But I still want to get some different stuff for sure. So thank you guys very much, and we'll catch everybody on the air tomorrow. 14 of you every day for this year. I want to see a 14 finish.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
If I could get 14 people to finish, I don't think it's going to happen. I really, really don't. But if I could get 14 of y'all to finish, it'd be great. I wanted to be 15, but Robbie fell out on me. All right, guys. 73, everybody, and we'll catch you on the air.
See ya.